Numbers from an organization called Sustainable Brands. I'm sure you have in your market, in your industry, your own specific numbers, but a lot of people always say, hey, yeah, I want to buy from a purposeful company. You know, I want to buy more climate conscious. I want to buy more fair. But only 26% follow through in this instance. So what's exciting about this little research, and again, try and have a think about the Romanian numbers, but here's a difference of 39% between those who say they want to do something, the sort of moral imperative, what feels right, and those who actually follow through. But it's two different ways of leadership. One is saying, believe in us as a brand to drive change, and the other one is saying, empower people to drive change. So maybe reflect on your own purpose, your own rhetoric. Do you pitch yourself as the hero of the narrative and say, we want to do this and that, we're cutting back on this? Or are you actually taking more of the backseat and trying to support people on that journey? Because remember that little gap of the 39%. The biggest question here is the third question. Who can you help people become? So one question you might have heard a lot in this space is why? Why do you do what you do? What I want to reframe is I want you to find your why, your burning purpose in who you can help people become. So you become customer centric. And it doesn't matter whether you're a business to consumer or you're a business to business company. By the end of the day, you're selling to human beings. So this model, the Arrow, basically helps you become a transformative organization and do transformative leadership. And we've done this with hundreds of brands across markets and down to impact startups to big brands. Another tool I want to share with you here today is when you're doing some of this work, when you're thinking about how do I get my sustainability relevant? How do I maybe anchor my sustainability into the very core of the brand, into the very core of the business model? This is a model you can look at. The first thing is to look at your competitors' promises. So what are they saying? What are their purposes? What is it that they're offering? Then look at people. What is it that people want to become? Is there an unmet need? Is there an unmet aspiration? Back to the New Year's pledges or whatever it might be. Then obviously you need to make very, very sure that this is connected to your product or service. So it's something that you generally can deliver. So I try and find there is what I call the who what. So it's a differentiating position in the market that's, where a brand can play a transformative role. And leadership is that it's very easy to not see sustainability as an innovation driver right now and shy away from it. But if you shy away from it, you're jeopardizing the future business. And because there's so many industries where we do see this shift, I mean, where innovation becomes the driver.